Talk Podcast.
Hi guys, hi True Talkers. Happy New Year to you guys. I'm so sorry we didn't wish you Happy New Year or Merry Christmas, but now we're doing it officially. So Happy New Year, guys. So today we're gonna have a lot of discussions here because I was discussing with a friend of mine and he said this year is going to be a selfish year. This year is going to be a personal year, and that drives me to a video I watched on the internet concerning a girl saying, or a lady rather, saying she does not want to get married, that she does not want to have kids, that she wants to be able to take care of herself till the remaining days of her spending her life on earth. So here with me, I have my guests. I'll just allow them to do the introduction.
Hi, my name is Favor Daniel, self-proclaimed
Favor.
feminist,
Okay.
fighter for everything and all things women. But, yeah, so
Okay. So
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Haji Yusuf Olagunju, and I'm the CEO of Aman Haven. So thank you so much, True Talkers, for having me.
you're welcome. So speaking of palm wine heavens, we have the product here. So you just said since it's coming to the studio, he should just have us test and give reviews. Don't worry, we'll give you reviews after the show. Thank you. So today we're talking about drastic declines in marriage for the Gen Zs. You know, I remember saying something concerning a girl, or a lady rather, saying she does not want to get married, that she has been taking care of her siblings up to date because she's the first daughter or first child of the family, probably of five. So she has this mother instincts of taking care of them. So she just wants to be taken care of by herself. Do you understand me? So when she had this interview of, do you want to get married? She said no. Do you want to have kids? She said no. And people are like, why? Everybody's goal, everybody's whatever. As a lady in life is to probably go to school. After school, you get married. After marriage, you have kids. I believe this is what you're doing. All right. Already, because when she was introducing herself, like she's a feminist. You also explain to us what you mean by being a feminist.
no problem.
So that's your question. So,
Okay, thank you
yeah.
very much. So, first of all, being from this part of the world, Nigeria in general, I feel like the moment you say you're a feminist, you are announcing to people, oh, come and stone me. Stone me.
Really?
But that's not what it means. I feel like people have corrupted the meaning of feminism. What is feminism? This is simply wanting equal rights between men and women. Oh, men can have this. I want to have it too. Men can go to work. I want to work too. Oh, all right. Men can be the providers of the family. I want to provide too. Men can be invited to certain rooms. I want to have a seat at the table too.
Okay.
That's simply what feminism means. But in this part of the country, they confuse feminism with misandry. Misandry is the hate of men. I don't hate men. I have brothers. In the future, I might have sons. I don't know, but I might. So I can't hate my sons. That's not possible. So I think we need to change that idea in our head.
You said something that you might have sons. We didn't
Might.
even hear you having a husband.
I feel like we're way too past that, to be thinking that kids have to be aligned with marriage. It really doesn't make sense. There are people who are married and end up with, their spouses leaving them or things like that. They survive. Nothing happens to them.
I can see my friend already doing this. Like, do you want to counter what she has said?
No, I don't have to.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't have to counter what she has said because I want to believe that's our own, opinion about the whole thing. Yeah, and since that has been our own understanding about the whole situation, I
Yes.
literally can change it. All right, so it's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. So I believe you're married, yeah. So what's your take on this say feminism and younger girls or generations not willing to get married? Because it's not just the women now, both guys, they will just say they want baby mamas, they don't want to get married, they don't want the women wahala. Then the ladies will be like, we don't want the men drama, we just want to have our kids and the rest. So what's your take on that?
What I would say about that is this. I want to believe that this our generation, many of us are not ready and we are not willing to sacrifice.
Okay.
And that's because marriage comes with a lot of sacrifice.
Yeah, of course.
You have to be ready to sacrifice energy, resources. In fact, at some point, if you don't get to find a way to take control over your home, you will sacrifice your mental health as well.
Oh, okay.
So that means that is it comes with a lot of sacrifice that a lot of people are not ready to do. Do you get it? So now sometimes it takes only the will of God for you to see somebody that has that same energy you are bringing. Do you understand? It has to do with energy.
Yeah, of course.
If I am, if I want us to build a family together, then my mentality is okay, babe. I want our kids, or I want my child to finish tertiary education by 18. I must have somebody that shares that same dream with me. Do you understand? That's why I used to say to people, no matter what it takes, do not get married to anybody out of pity. Make sure you go for somebody that has that befits your societal status, because you never can tell what tomorrow holds.
True.
Do you understand? You can be staying in a single room together, tomorrow you get married, boom, you meet yourself in a 3-bedroom apartment. So if the woman has that mentality of a single room and you are taking her to a 3-bedroom apartment, there's going to be a problem.
Okay.
Do you understand? So these are the things we need to check in for. But for me, in my own opinion, marriage is actually a union that has a bitter and sweet memory. Sweet memories. So it depends on what memories you want for yourself. And that's why you need to be very, very careful by selecting.
Okay. So I'll be asking you some questions here, and she too, I know she has some questions she wants to ask. So
I'm pretty sure about that.
Before we go into the questions, can I just say something concerning what he said? So I agree with some stuff, and I don't agree with the rest. I agree with the fact that you need to find somebody with like mind, because if you're thinking A and somebody else is thinking B, you really can't work out. So I agree with that. But I don't agree with the fact that marriage has to be about sacrifices. I think a better word for that would be compromise. You are being with someone else, right? Okay, like, for example, I decide to be in a relationship with someone. I know that you are an amazing person, but you have a little bit of flaws, right? I don't have to sacrifice my own happiness for your flaws. I just have to learn to compromise. I can tell you, okay, we can reach an agreement on this level. I'm not going to take what you're giving, but I don't have to take it, but we can make it work. You understand? But to sacrifice, to make it look like marriage, I feel like that's why we're running away. My generation is running away. Because to make it look like it's a sacrifice, it's like making it look like, oh, you need to be ready. Once you're getting into these things, there are certain things you should be ready to take. And that's scary from the outside. Before you even get into the door, you're like, eh.
So you're saying compromising and what will you call it, sacrificing are not the same for you, right? Okay. So we have so many instances to give in every marriages. But we're going to move on from that. Maybe probably we'll come back to that. So when it comes to marriage, are you going to look at your finance? Would you rather say, oh, I have to get to this particular amount, or have this particular amount in my account before I get married? Have you had any consideration to that before getting married?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I must be honest, I have at some point. But the mistake is a lot of people just want to make sure they get rich before they get into this marriage thing. But I feel like, in as much as you know that financially, to an extent, you're able to fend for the family, I think you shouldn't be like you want to be super super rich before doing that. No, because
Okay.
all of these times too, the time matters a lot as well because you
Okay.
would need your energy and your time, in bringing up the kids. Do you understand? So if you're all about chasing the money, chasing the money, chasing the money, and then at what age do you want to start raising your kids? I used to say there's no, testimony in going to a church PT at the age of 70. That's just some shitty ass things to do. I'm sorry to use that word, but that's it.
Yeah,
But it's important to
imagine.
put into consideration,
Yes.
a certain amount or what level you are financially, that you know that okay, because I feel like it is not just proper. Your wife wants to go put to bed and then they have to go through a CS session and then start calling people to say, I beg
Need
you,
money.
do you understand?
Yes. Yes.
So these are things that if you've prepared yourself for it and then it comes, you'll be
Financially.
able to tackle them yourself. So I feel like finance is very, very important when it comes to that.
I see you're nodding your head.
Nah.
So you agree
I
to this
mean,
part?
I agree to this part.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to be very brazen here, but poor people have no business being married or having kids. This is a lot of responsibilities are coming with this thing. You decided to two people have decided to become one.
Okay.
They're not going to eat the air. They're not going to live under the bridge. You're gonna need a house.
So you're giving them the harsh reality.
Yeah, you're gonna have kids. Okay, let's even say you even send them to a public
School.
secondary and primary school.
Yeah.
Well, newsflash, the public university, you are going to have to pay. These kids are going to need to get handouts. It's not fair to bring children into the world and expect them to become the ones to take you out of poverty. You should not bring them into poverty in the first place. So yeah.
Okay. What of those people that say when you get married first, maybe your spouse might be like a way opener for you, or when you give birth, your child might be the one to bring you luck and things like that. So, what's your take on those kind of persons?
So yeah, I want to say that's actually one of the major reasons why we have so much poverty in our systems today. Do you
Okay.
know why? Thinking that you get married to somebody and the person is going to be like a way opener for you, that's not a proper way for a man to think. A
Okay.
woman can actually think like that, yes, to an extent. To
Okay.
an extent.
Okay.
Do you understand? A woman can think like that. Now, as a woman, you can have the ideas to do things
Okay.
on your own, and then your finances might not be able to take you to that level. But when you get married to a man that can give you that finance to make you achieve that thing big, good to go.
Okay.
But for a man, nobody is coming to save you. So why have that mentality of I get married then? No, just like some Yoruba say, they'll say, my true talker, sorry, I won't speak Yoruba here. Don't talk about my jack,
Mm.
I mean, that means what
What
the
the
child is
child-
going to feed on,
yeah.
the child is definitely going to bring it from heaven. No child comes to this earth to the Bible, right? So let's be realistic, let's be honest with
Oh
ourselves.
my God.
I feel like all of these things are the reasons why we have so much poverty
Yes.
going on. You get, we get to see a lot of people give birth to children and then they are not able to raise those kids, right? And at the end of the day, they become thugs, they become problems in the
In
society.
society.
So that's something we should look into.
Of course.
Okay.
That's something we should look into.
Yeah.
Before getting married or getting into a relationship with anybody, you should check yourself.
Okay.
If I get this lady pregnant, will I be able to feed her? If she brings a child for me, will I be, even if you're not able to do like 100, yeah,
At least to an extent.
to an extent, you should be able to do something that,
Mm.
even you yourself, there will be this sort of peace in you, like, oh, okay, before leaving the house, make
There's
sure
something.
there is food in the house.
Yes.
Then bring NEPA bill, I'll be able to sort it. So you don't just sit back there and be like, I don't marry, and my wife will pay way for me. No, you shouldn't be doing that. All of those things are not right.
Okay. Okay. So you were saying no, or you were agreeing to some certain things. What's your take on
Yeah.
it?
I mean, I will always agree to certain things. I'm not somebody that blocks off people's opinions.
Okay. Because okay. Because we get to get this impression
You
where
said, as a man, nobody's coming to save you. True.
Mhm.
I feel like grateful to God for my brothers right now, but it wasn't always like this. You know, there was a time where my brothers were struggling as well, right? And it was just my mom and I at that point in time. So that idea of, as a woman, you can be saved. As a man, nobody's coming. My dear, nobody's coming to save anybody. Even
I would have to agree
women,
to that too.
we are not getting saved. I'm getting saved now by my brothers because they are at the point in life where they can afford to
To
save
save
me.
you, yes.
But there was once a time where they couldn't afford to save me.
So who is
So
saving
it was
you?
just my mom and I. We were saving each other. Nobody was coming to save us. So that idea of, as a woman, if you enter the marriage, you'll be
anyhow.
okay.
No, even
Una
apart from
go-
marriage, there's this saying that, oh, you're a lady, you know how to look your, you know how to get, you know your way around things.
True Talk Podcast.
Okay, so that's true. Honestly, that's true. So now we're going back to the question I asked or I said earlier. Do you think this lady that we spoke about is actually selfish, or do you think she just wants all she wants for herself, or do you think she's not thinking well for her to say she just wants to be there? She doesn't want to get married, or she doesn't want to give birth. So what's your take on it?
All right, yeah, I would say whatever decision Liz she's taking,
Mm-hmm.
she has her reasons.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not in her mental space. I don't know what she's thinking.
Okay.
I've not been in her shoes. I don't know what she's been through relationship wise. So I won't say she's taking a bad decision, and I would say she's been selfish. Do you understand?
Okay.
I would just do well by respecting her decision, whatever it is she decides to do.
Okay.
So
So
because of the fact that it worked for me does
doesn't
not
mean
mean
to work for every other
Do you
person.
understand?
Yeah. So, Favor, what would you like to say?
It's going to look like this is the first time I'm completely agree.
So you agree?
This is the first time I completely agree. I feel like
Okay.
when people make decisions, we should not judge.
Okay.
We don't know what they've been through. We don't know what they're going through. So
Okay.
we should just like respect their
Their
decisions.
decisions.
And it's easier for me to respect her decisions because
That's what you want to do. I already know that was
you know.
thinking alike.
yeah.
Well, so far so good. I will always say yes. First things first. You put
Yeah.
yourself first,
Of course.
because I feel like you don't give what you don't have.
Of course.
So you want love, you don't have love. There's no how you can give it,
Give it.
and there's no how you can know how to receive it.
Of course.
Right? Like I told you earlier, I know people will come for me. It's not like I'm not a feminist too. I love to be taken care of. And at the same time, I still want people to tell me, baby, sit down here, baby, do this, baby, do that. Somebody's looking the other way. Allow them to take care of you. So I still want to be in that safe space. I still want to be in my man's arm. I still want to have my money, yeah, and still have that, let me say, the choice to say, I don't want to work or let my husband pay me money. You understand? He can come up and be like, oh, Ify, stay home. I'll pay you so amount every month. Just take care of my kids. And we can come to an agreement, yeah? Not fight over it. Not saying, oh, no, I need to work and, you have yours. That we have to respect. I have mine,
Of course.
which we have to respect. You're going through yours because you're already in it. That we also have to respect.
course.
Respect, yes. So if you're going to give, I know you're a young couple and you still have few more years to go, and definitely by God's grace, you and your wife will grow an age in your marriage. I don't know what to tell her yet, but don't worry, time will say about her. So do you have like final words or advice or things you wish you had known before getting married? Things you wish to correct, not regrets though, because every day we learn, yeah. So do you have things you wish to tell people, and you let them just learn from you.
All right, yeah. What I would say is marriage is not something you feel like you want to dive into. You don't dive into it.
Okay.
Take your time. Look at your partner.
Mm.
You know, sometimes you don't get to know when you don't get to know them.
Okay.
Now, this knowing is different. I can know you as Ify now.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I've not really known you as I'm supposed to know you is because you don't have any
That's
sort of intimate relationship.
yes.
So by the time we get intimate, that's when I'll get to know you.
Okay.
Like you.
Okay.
You know? Now I'm looking at Favor from an angle of she's a feminist. Do you understand? But there is a possibility that when we get to know each other, I can find out that she's a really sweet soul. Bro.
Very soft.
But just that she doesn't like
Feminists can't be sweet people.
No, let's be,
Let's be realistic.
understand?
Yes.
Okay.
She
Yes.
actually be a sweet person,
Mm.
but with this kind of no nonsense vibe.
Okay.
Do you get
that
it?
we can work
Now
on.
you can't come to me and start acting like a man, like sit down here. No, she doesn't want it. But she can be a sweet person. You get to know her. So now the thing is, what I would say is when you're getting into the marital stuff, take your time. Look at the person. Forget societal pressure. Don't say because my neighbor's husband is no, don't do that. My neighbor's wife is wearing bomb shorts, so my wife must wear. No. You need to know what works for your home.
Mm-hmm.
The very moment you know what works for your home, trust me, you have a sweet family.
Okay.
You know why? Because we are two people that are turning one. You are from a different part of the world. I'm from a different part of the world. Our upbringing,
They're
and
different.
everything is
Yes. Different.
Now
Yes.
we've come together to create our own family. We need to take our time to know our likes and dislikes, our do's and undo's. You understand? So while we are growing, we are learning. Because
Yes.
the very moment you're ready to get into marriage, you should be ready to learn.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not ready to learn, I'm sorry, you're joking.
There's no. You shouldn't even
Do you
think about
understand?
marrying.
And
Yes.
lastly, if you're getting into marital affairs with anybody, you must make sure that you're not bigger than the word sorry.
Okay. Feminist
No matter
offer.
what the situation. That's why I said if you decided to get into marriage,
Okay.
you should make sure that you're not bigger than
Of
the
course.
word sorry.
I'm sorry.
Because that word sorry sounds simple, but it's powerful. I'm telling you. It can make things and it can break things, but in most cases, it makes things.
Okay.
If I tell you I'm sorry, that does not mean I'm dumb.
True.
Because I value what we have. That's what I'm telling you, sorry. And I want
Reward.
to keep it. I want
Yes.
to keep that thing we have. That relationship we have, I want to keep it. So you want to keep a relationship and you want the lifespan of that relationship to be very, very long. You should be ready to say,
I'm sorry. I mean it, please.
And you don't just say sorry. You don't just say
I
sorry
mean it.
because you want to say the sorry.
I
No.
mean it, please.
You should say that sorry and make sure that the
Yes.
reason why you're saying that sorry, you're not going back to that same shit again.
Yes.
Do
Thank
you
you.
understand?
Thank
And
you.
don't just mean the sorry. Okay? I can offend you now with something I said to you, right? And then I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry for how that made you feel.
Okay.
That's a very bad apology.
Okay.
It means I'm not sorry for what I
Say
did.
yeah.
I'm just sorry that you felt
So
that
same way
about it.
Yes.
I feel like
yes.
this is very common
In a
in marriage.
nutshell,
Yeah.
You still say it again.
Yeah.
Make it feel like what you said was not wrong.
Yeah, but
the
I'm
person
sorry
has
for
the-
how it made you feel.
Feel.
But not a lot of people are intellectually there to actually understand what that statement
Well,
means. So some people take it as apology.
No.
But it's not
It's not
apology.
apology.
Sometimes husbands offend wives offend their husbands, and they say things like, I'm sorry I made you feel that way. They're
So
not
that
sorry
means-
they did it. They're sorry that you took offense for it.
For it, yeah.
Okay.
You
Okay.
understand? So you don't just need to mean it. You can mean it, but you are meaning it from a wrong direction.
Okay.
So consider that person's feelings and mean it from their own point of view.
And make sure you don't do it.
Exactly. I'm not sure you don't do that
there.
again.
Yes. So this is what I'm agreeing.
not married, but
I'm agreeing with you. Shall
Don't worry, but she has the intention.
I don't.
But that feminism
No,
will
she
allow her.
said she does not have that intention of.
That's it.
So let
Sorry.
no, okay. Maybe when the right bubble comes in, you see, when love comes in, you see all this feminism, you go calm down.
hey,
I feel like don't you guys should not be angry. Don't come for me. I feel like they are not loved the right way.
Babe, if you don't be love safe,
Abi, attention.
you,
Just attention.
attention, Kwan.
love is not even. Love is not a feeling.
Okay.
What
I'm
is
like,
love?
Love is an action.
okay. Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Thank you very
Love is not a feeling. Love is an action. Now let me tell you something.
Mm.
I can love you and still kill you, and people be like, "Why did you kill us?" I kill her
Yes.
because I love her.
Oh, okay.
But if I love
Excuse
you and I
me.
want to act that love to you,
Mm.
again, nothing touches your head.
Exactly.
Mm.
So love is not even a feeling.
Okay, it's an
You can,
action.
you can pass love onto anything. See, some
Yes.
people
Yeah.
love their phone to the extent that if their phone
Falls on.
Of
Ah.
course.
Mm.
Do you understand?
I can be on that table.
Some
Yeah.
people
I can be
love
on that table.
Some people love their laptop to the extent that if their child touches their laptop, they can make that child to stop up.
Mm.
Love.
We
Yes.
confuse something or someone with being in love.
Mm.
Something or someone.
Yeah.
You know how people say, okay, I'm not coming for anybody. I
Okay.
beg. But you know how a lot of men, some men, not most men, we have good men. You know how some men cheat and people say, your husband loves you.
Mm.
Let's imagine the man is married and he cheats on his wife. People will say, we know your husband loves you. We see that
He
your
loves
husband
you.
loves you. Just ignore this
The cheating part.
little mistake, as that's what they would like to call it. This little mistake, or maybe this fall
Cheating
from-
once
this fall from-
might be
this
considered
fall from grace.
considered as a mistake.
You know,
But making it
I don't
a
even
process
think,
or
I
continual.
don't even think cheating once should be
No, let's just-
considered a mistake.
let's just say
If it's like emotional cheating, I can say, okay, that's a mistake. You know, for example, you start chatting with somebody despite you being married. There are times where you just like a little bit of fall from grace. We are humans, we make these
yeah, it's
mistakes.
true.
But if we're talking about intimacy level type of cheating now, you opened your eyes, you left your house,
That's
And
you
that
dressed
and
up,
that motto.
you went through Lagos traffic, you got to the hotel where you're going to meet the girl. The two
about
of you sat
few
down.
hours.
You had time to pull off the clothes. You who had the time to climb the bed. That's even one time. It's not a mistake.
You
They will say your
analyzing this
husband.
shit.
They will say your husband loves you. We see it. We know how much he loves you, right?
Mm.
He loves his wife, but he's not in love with his wife. If you are in love with somebody, you start to revere the person. The person's presence means so much to you. The person's worth is so great in your head that you cannot even fathom.
Do we
thought
do we still have men like
looking-
that?
They do exist. The yearning is yearning.
They do.
It exists, but it's very tough. to find.
We still have men like that, but now this all now boils down to what type of woman does he have?
Okay.
See, let me tell you something. Yeah? In order for you to have that kind of man, it depends on what you yourself are doing to that man.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you, every man wants peace, wants respect. If I can leave my house to the office, when I'm leaving the house, I had this kind of, feeling in the house like, wow, this house is hell. I'm going to the office. I won't want to close from the office and
go
come
back home
immediately.
direct. Yeah.
I want to stop somewhere to clear up my head. before coming
By
home.
time.
Now we're differing. We're differing. We're moving.
But he's no. He's trying to.
No. Like I feel, I understand the point. Like I literally love the point so much. You're like, every man loves peace, right?
No. Apart from that,
Everybody.
yeah, he's trying to get
No, I
I'm trying to
understand
get
though.
to a point
I'm trying to
where
get to a point.
you were yes, you made it.
deserve that, right?
Mhm.
Now, can I say that I'm a good person, but people's actions will determine how good I am to them?
Again, exactly.
That's right,
Yeah.
Abi. But would those actions of theirs deter me from being a good person that I am? Will I say, oh, because this person, I don't want to be good to this person? Is that going to stop me from generally
No, it will
becoming a
not.
good person?
It
No,
will
right?
not.
If you're a man or a woman who reveres your husband or your wife or your spouse, your partner, it does not matter what that person has done to you. If you get to a point now that you feel like this person is no longer peace for me or home for me, you end it. Because you're not about to let one person stop you from being who you are.
True.
You know yourself that I'm a man of words. I'm a man who will respect my woman and love my woman. But this woman I'm with now, she's not giving
driving
me
you-
peace.
Yeah, she's
She's
driving
about
you
to make
nuts.
me become the very thing I said I am not going to become.
So
What
you
do I
rather
do?
end.
I leave her because I'm not about to let the world that needs people like me to lose me because of one person's action.
I guess that's
But people see life differently. Yeah, people see life differently. So that's why they have different way of coping.
Sure.
Yes. So some people resort to drinking. Some people resort to cheating. We're not saying any of that is good.
it's good, exactly.
But for a marriage or for life to go on, there must be balance. So you cannot tell me because each or anybody you get married to gets to a point they don't give you that peace you deserve. You go out of the
Exactly.
marriage. That's where we now decide where we can bring in the balance. Like you were saying, you probably just get somewhere you can cool off. At that point of cooling off, you now find someone that now gives you that peace that you now deserve at that point. I'm not saying everybody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And at the same time, we're all human and we can all err. So the thing now is finding your way back and do not let that one particular mistake that we call a mistake define your marriage. This is another topic for another day, right? So we're just talking about if you're deciding to marry
Yeah.
or you're deciding to stay single.
Yeah. So I have a couple of questions here.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me just quickly.
We could just do
Let's just
two.
quickly run to it.
Yes,
Yeah, of course.
please.
So, okay, you're a man, sir. That's why I'm going to ask you this question. So, do men of this day, or should I say these days, of right now,
Okay.
do you people feel emasculated? Like, do you feel like because of the things we women want now, do you feel like we're trying to take your reins of power from you? Because, a lot of women are like, I want, myself included, I want to work.
Like that.
I want to have money. I want to be on a certain pedestal before, deciding to be married, right? And at that point in time, when I get to that pedestal and I then, by chance, marry, right? There's going to need to be a lot of conversations, between me and that person. Because you are not about to tell me things like, okay, let's look at this scenario, for example. I work, right? I travel a lot. And then my husband's family has like this event coming up, right? And I go with him to probably spend a couple of days for this event that they have planned. But knowing where I'm coming from, as a woman of standard, I now decide that, okay, of course I'm going to join your family for this event, right? But I'm not about to start peeling onion.
Okay.
Or opening Maggi or cutting ugu. I am a wife,
Okay.
right? But I'm not about to start doing those things. Do you feel like in situations like that, are we taking your reins of power from you?
All right, yeah. Me, I don't think you're taking the reins of power. The reason is it's an advanced world.
Yes.
Of course.
And everything now seems to have a solution. So because you're my wife and I brought you in for a family gathering, does not mean you're to come there and cut onions
Or pound yam.
or pound yam. Nobody's advanced. Why don't you just get teachers to do that? And let your wife be your wife.
Oh my goodness.
Now listen, you're my wife.
I was going to say
Even
something.
if you are to
much.
cut onion, you have to cut it in my house.
Or let it be your
Let it
decision.
be my, in fact, not my own decision as
As
a
a-
husband.
No, as a
Like
wife.
woman.
Yes,
Let
as
it
a
be her
woman.
choice.
Let her,
Please, I want
yes.
to assist them.
Let me assist here. And I'll also say, do not start what you cannot finish. I feel women have given that hand, like, I want to be a perfect wife. I want to be that perfect wife for the family, wife, trophy wife, so that they can see my husband. I feel, do not start what you cannot finish. So I get
If
you.
you are my wife,
Yeah.
you're my wife.
Yes.
Do you
Mhm.
understand? Fine, the fact that you're my wife does not give room for you to disrespect my family. No.
Of course.
There should be
But-
standards.
and that does not give my family the room to disrespect you as well. So if we're in a family gathering,
Yes.
there must be some sort of agreement between the family.
Facts.
Get caterers, let them do the work.
We'll pay.
The
You
time of our
see?
parents are gone.
That you don't go now. You don't
understand?
pass.
It's an
Yes.
advanced word.
It's
Get
done.
caterers, let them do it. I'm coming
Of
to the
course.
event with my wife to come and enjoy herself.
Let's just use that time to
coming to
chat.
work.
You can't
Catch.
come to the family event all dressed, looking pink, smelling nice, and then at the end of the day you
Yes.
land in the kitchen. No, I'm not going to take that.
Recently
I know
firewood.
I know some guys are going to come for me.
Yes.
But honestly,
But no.
but no.
I'm being
I
honest here.
accept the
That's the
standard
truth.
now.
We're
Yes.
growing.
That's the level.
Mm-hmm.
And if I have a career woman,
Mm.
all right, that wants to work, that is why I said it earlier on that you must make sure that whatever you do, you look for somebody that has that same mindset that you do.
Of course.
Because
very
in
important.
nature, men are competitive.
Mm-hmm.
The very moment a man sees that he's going to the office, the wife is going to the office, and the things you're supposed to do in the house, you're not doing it.
Yep.
It begins
There'll
to
be
feel
problem
no,
now. There'll be
Why I
problem.
go office, come back on the sweet floor. My wife says in the go office. You go choose one, oh,
What if
do you get?
you have people for that?
Yes, if you do, very good. But now
Okay.
listen, the roles of the mate is different. The role of the mother too is important.
True.
Do you understand? There is to an extent the maid can do. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Yes,
There
it
is
makes
to an
sense.
extent the maid can do. Now I see some women, because they're career women, they don't even get to check what food they make for their husband. You are not to make the food.
Somebody is already twitching.
Do you understand? You are not to make. Hold on, don't misunderstand.
No,
You are
me.
not to
I feel
you. are not to
you.
prepare the food.
Yeah.
You are not to make the food. The maid is to make the food.
Yeah.
But you as a woman,
You have a say.
to go check the food, like, okay, what food are you making for my husband? Let me see. Let me taste. Okay, this is nice. Don't worry, serve it. Honey, the food is served. Come, let's eat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? But because you're a career woman and then you own a business bigger than that of your husband, and then you feel like you can just sit back in the
Anything
room and anything
they made
no,
makes to eat.
that shouldn't be. Because
I feel you, my
as a
dear.
man,
Mm.
men are wired to have this mindset that they are the head of the house. So now, as a woman, if you want to let your man know that you have a say in the house, there is a way to go about it. So you don't come out being disrespectful to your man, making him feel less
Of himself.
No.
Some people are paranoid in
There
their
is to a
mind.
level you do. There is to a level you do these things.
Yes.
The men themselves are not dumb.
Mm.
They are
They see. They see.
If you're coming to me like, babe, what's up now? I want us to do this, I want us to do that. And then, as a man, at first, I first do like, I don't agree with you,
But
at the end of the
later
day,
you
I
see
go back to
reason.
sit back, I'm like,
See reason to
okay,
it.
now I want to tell you a little story. You see this business, this palm wine I've had? Do you know this was my wife's idea?
Oh, okay.
I had my baby new, yeah, so I was having a discussion with my wife, like I would like to resign from my work so I can get time for she and the baby. Okay? I would like you to do a business. And I was like, okay, what type of business is that? I'd like for you to give people a break from the norm. Do something different from what every other person does. It's really, okay, what's that? She was like, can you try palm wine business? At first I was like, I don't understand. Me, I will not be riding bicycle. I'm telling people, come on, boy.
Oh, why?
You know, at first I wanted to act like a man. They're like, no, I'm not taking that idea. Then when I got home, I sat back and I was like, wow, this is a good idea. Because in the whole of Surulere, the only place that actually sell palm wine with that kind of vibe, I'm not mentioning that name because they're not paying me for advertising.
Okay.
So let me just say, I will just say it, it's only a father boy.
Oh, yes, true.
So it's only a father boy, but aside from a father boy, nobody does that. So I was like,
I think they do have bottled, but it's not everywhere.
you
Yes.
understand?
So
So even the bottled one, I think the only place I've seen that's bottled one in Solere is Rita Lorry.
Vitalori, and
Yeah.
ShopRite in
So
Sulere,
I think that'll be all in there. So when I go home, I was like, okay, this woman just said something. Baba, use your tongue to count your teeth. And I sat back and I was like, having is fine now. And when having is fine, then why can't I just do something like, something that will make it look, you understand, instead of me going around with bicycle like all those our grandfathers, you understand? And then, so now, in essence, what I'm trying to say is, a man would always want to be a man.
True.
When you have a woman around you, that's why they're partners. That's why they're your companion. Do you understand? You guys need to talk more often.
Yeah.
Know what's going on. Babe, what's up? Let's do this, let's do that. As a man, you go first of all, I'll give you like, I don't agree, but later when the man sits back, you'll be like, wow, this
David
is to talk. Makes sense. So, so please, my advice to every woman out there, if you want to be a feminist, it's fine. You're out of station.
In the
But
mud.
I would say, please.
Seek love.
Love. Really, like when I say love.
Love.
True love. Still
Don't
exists.
seek love. Let love find you.
So, love. Every love is love.
True love, and real love still exists. Do you understand?
do.
I'm not saying I'm a perfect person.
No.
Do you
not at
understand?
all. Yes.
So now, when you're coming together, the wrong and the wrong will find a way to make it right, and the right and right make
still
it
right.
overright.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So that's how you build a good family and
Okay.
prosperous kids.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Yusuf. So, guys, True Talkers, thank you for staying with us. Thank you for being an amazing fan. And we want to say thank you. And we hope that this year, our goal or our motto for this year is cheers to more wins. We're going to be celebrating more wins 2026, more wins 2027, more wins 2028. So thank you for being with us. Thank you for staying true to us, True Talkers. We'll see you soon. So continue to share, subscribe, like, follow us, comment. Please send us your story. And I want to say a big shout out to our sponsors, UKJ TV, UC Global Entertainment. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Remain a feminist.
Bye.
True Talk Podcast.